that intro. So let me introduce you to none other than Joe27157 Productions. This is where you speak.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get to the elephant in the room. Where have you been?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing lots of things. Well, I haven't actually, but I just sort of gave up on YouTube, and now I do have a new channel where I just upload fan-made trailers, but that's about it, really.
Well, it's like before you left, and if you go into your channel now, your recent videos are fan-made trailers. Now, I do know that you're not active because you run the Doctor Who page and the EastEnders 30th Anniversary Facebook page.
Yeah.
So I know you are quite active, but and the amount of comments, because obviously I'm an admin on those pages as well, so I get the notifications and I'm like, so he's still there, just not on YouTube, which is a shame he's not on YouTube. But one thing I do have to ask is, did you ever release season 6 of Doctor Who Adventures?
No, I didn't even film much of it. I had some ideas, but and I just sort of gave up, really. But yeah.
Yeah, because I last night when I was looking through your channel to see what was kind of on there, I was looking and I saw the trailer for season 6. I was like, this looks really good, and in fact, I think we've got the trailer actually. So obviously that's season 6 trailer, and there was a season 5 trailer, and then later when I actually looked at your playlists, I realised that quite a lot of your FAs were now privated, like your Primeval Adventures, which...
Yeah, God.
To be honest, yours and like Spider Dalek 94, those your adventures were actually like the top ones on YouTube, along with like Thomas Walker's at the same time. So it was good to watch yours, and in a way I always tried to make mine like yours, but they never kind of got there. And one thing I do have to ask is, what happened to Doctor Who Destiny Adventures, the audio drama?
Well, the thing is, we did the first few...
I remember this.
From what I remember,
well,
it was a long time ago.
Almost remember.
We did the first few episodes and they were fine and great. And then I think it just sort of died down, and we just stopped making things for it. And yeah, that was it, really. We didn't officially cancel it, we just left it there. But
yeah, I was like...
I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, and I was going to do an audio adventures with Dylan as well, but it never really went anywhere. But now I've said this, and when he's watched it, he'll message me about it. But I must admit, when I was looking at the channel last night, I saw that there was the 5 days to go videos counting down to when it got released, and then it just wasn't there. So I was like, did it ever get released? But yeah, I can't. So you still speak to Planet Productions 123?
Yeah, occasionally, yeah. Through Twitter.
I remember how long it took him to like get Facebook and all sorts, and I wish I spoke to him. I don't really have time to speak to anyone these days. The only person I speak to is Dylan, but that's because he texts me and things. So that and Amber, obviously. Right, so we're going to go to a quick ad break because, my screen recorder can't really take that long of a recording. So we're going to go to a quick ad break, and I'll see you when we get back. We are back from the ad break. I hope you guys do go buy my grandmother's book. It took me a long time to write. So we're back with Joe. Now, I do want to ask you, whatever happened to Primeval FA?
I wasn't a fan of what I made. I just didn't think they were very good. I love Primeval, but I just didn't think my FA was very good, and I didn't know where to take it from there either. So I just sort of left it a bit like my Doctor Who, I think.
Yeah. I get what you mean, to be honest, because I kind of got like that with my Doctor Who FA. I kind of just got to a point where I was like, I don't know where to take it. I haven't got time to do it. I aren't going to do it anymore.
Yeah,
But I thought,
yeah, there was the time as well. I didn't really have time.
yeah.
But yeah, I just doesn't really interest me anymore doing it.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
still enjoy watching people's FAs when they do upload them. There aren't that many FAs anymore, but I do
No,
enjoy
there aren't. No,
watching them.
I think there's only a few now that do it. I don't know if Matthew Toffolo still does his or not, but I know there's very little now compared to the days when we were starting and there were loads and there's so much competition.
There used to be loads.
Yeah. I think now if you were going to start it and do a fresh series, it's you'd be able to get like bigger with it now because there's not as many, so you'd be able to be a high competitor. But that's just me going into business science.
I reckon there'll be more when Jodie's first series starts, the new series of Doctor 2.
Yeah, I reckon there will be, yeah.
It'll come back and there'll be more FAs coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it'll only be good if some northerner does the voice of Jodie, so... but I am looking forward to it. So what are your actual future plans, YouTube-wise, and just life plans in general?
Well, YouTube-wise, I'm just going to continue making fan trailers because I really enjoy doing them and tributes and stuff like that. I'm planning to do lots of fan trailers and stuff for when the new series of Doctor 2 comes out. But that's really it, YouTube-wise. I don't really have anything else planned, really. And once I finish my A-levels, I want to go to university to study film and media. But yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to go to uni and do film myself, so I get your side on that. Now, there are rumours the trailer for Series 11 is coming out tomorrow during the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't happen, the chances are it'll happen at Comic-Con because they're all going to be there.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. So what was your reaction to finding out like that Jodie Whittaker was the new Doctor?
I'm so happy, like literally.
Yeah.
I remember. What was it during a one of the England matches or something?
I think it was, and that's why there's the rumour the new trailer's going to come out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was so happy. Like finally, the first female Doctor. And Jodie's such a good choice as well.
Yeah.
I think she'll be brilliant.
I think she will as well. I was actually asleep that day. And I'd been ill, so I was asleep, and I kind of forgot about it being revealed, and I kind of woke up to all these tweets, and I was like, hang on a minute, have I missed it?
Oh, yeah.
So I was straight onto internet, and I found it, and I was like, oh my God.
It got a really, popular reaction, didn't it? Everyone was talking about it.
It even got nominated for, what was it?
A BAFTA.
Yeah, BAFTA, yeah. Which it didn't win, but it went up against Blue Planet and things. So, but at least it got nominated.
But yeah, it was just amazing. It got nominated even.
Yeah. At what point did you actually decide not to come back to YouTube and not to continue?
Well, it kind of happened out of the blue, really. I just sort of gave up out of nowhere. It was just too time consuming, and I had I think it was about 5 months break from YouTube, and then I just decided to, because I still enjoy making fan trailers, I've always enjoyed making them, so I just thought I'd make a YouTube channel and just upload fan trailers and stuff to that, and then that's what I did, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I obviously went on a bit of a hiatus myself, which I've explained in a video, but now I'm just going to send you a link on Facebook. While I was doing some research, I actually found this, and I found it quite funny that someone's actually gone to the lengths of producing this. So I have just sent you the link on Facebook, and for the audience, it will be on the screen now.
Okay.
So
just loading and
yeah. But like I said, I was doing some research, and I just found it so funny that someone went to those lengths and did that.
Right, yeah.
Jude, this is weird. Oh wow.
Yeah, I found it, it's good that people actually do care and do miss you on obviously the network, but I just found it quite funny how it made it seem like you died. And when I watched it, I thought, hang on a second, I've not messaged him in ages. Is he dead? Has he died? And I haven't known, but I was like, it can't have been. I messaged him, but no. It does make it seem like you've died because of the ending where it's like, I forget what it is, but something like, you've left us with great memories.
Thank you for, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, I just found that a bit funny.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts on last year's Christmas special?
Last year's what's Twice Upon a Time?
Twice Upon a Time, that was the name of the episode.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of it, but...
You know what? I didn't mind it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought having all those sexist jokes was a bit extreme. I thought Capaldi's performance was like amazing.
Yeah.
And Bill was great, but I don't know. I don't really see why they brought Bill back. I thought her ending in the Doctor Falls was brilliant.
Yeah, I
so
thought that too.
I just thought it was a bit pointless having Bill back, but Pearl was great, and I liked Jodie's first scene at the end.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was great as well, with her falling out the TARDIS.
Yeah, apparently she's going to the first episode of Series 11's they filmed in Sheffield, so I'm guessing she's going to land in Sheffield. Land on top of the spire of a church or something, regenerate into some man. No, I am looking forward to Jodie's era on the TARDIS. And plus,
I think...
What's he called? Bradley Walsh is one of the companions.
Yeah.
I hope they tie him into Odd Job.
Odd Bob and the Clown, yeah.
Because obviously he played him as well. So
Have you ever seen Brothers Bangers?
Yeah. But no, I
oh god, that's so funny.
So do you think it is possible we will get the trailer tomorrow?
If I'm honest, I don't think it's going to happen anymore, but I definitely 90% think it will happen at Comic-Con.
I mean, that's only a month away, so we haven't got that.
I mean, I wish it was tomorrow, but I just don't think it's going to happen anymore because that BBC News Entertainment guy sort of confirmed, well, not confirmed, but from what he believes, it's not going to happen. So,
yeah. I think
we'll get something at Comic-Con, I think.
Yeah, I mean, even if we got maybe a teaser trailer tomorrow, to announce when the trailer was getting released.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be nice, and just a little bit of a look at Jodie a little bit more, because I think everyone's anticipating kind of what she's going to be like, what monsters she's going to fight.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've seen it, but have you seen George Marshall's trailer?
Oh, for his new fan film, his new series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I think it's great. Plus, I made the trailer.
And I'll just say, Doctor, he only killed about 20 or 30 people. And you killed millions and millions. Just think about that. He said he's going to go and find the people who's behind all this. And I think we can set you free.
How far
can't hide from me forever, Doctor. You can run, but you can't hide. Captain Jack Harkness. Don't you dare say that name in front of me. What you gonna do? Use your fake sonic screwdriver on me?
Yeah, I saw it in the comments. Like that was really, it's a really good trailer.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be in the trailer, because obviously when I filmed it, I was filming it down in Brighton when I went down, and I never thought I'd be in the trailer, but he put it in, and I am glad I got to be in the trailer and showcase, everything I did.
Yeah.
It's only a small part, but who knows what the future will hold? Who knows?
Yeah.
But no, I think
Definitely.
you leaving YouTube, and I think where you're at now, I think you've definitely progressed a lot as a person, and I think people would love you to come back, but I think, honestly, if that was, even if you did want to continue just doing your fan trailers, I think that's a good decision, and I'd obviously, as your friend, I'd support you no matter what you do. As much as I'd love to see more FAs, primeval essays, and maybe audio dramas as well, that would be still good stuff to see, but your decision's your decision. I've made, my decision.
Well, I definitely don't think I'll ever do FAs anymore because I wasn't a fan of what I did with my FAs. I didn't think they were great. I thought my last few were all right, but the ones before that I didn't enjoy. But I'd like to do audio dramas at some point. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know, but I'd like to.
Yeah. I'd obviously listen to them, I suppose, not watch them, but listen to them if you did. I mean, I don't really listen to the Big Finish ones, but I've considered doing a few myself, because the thing with me, I really want to make a Doctor Who fan series because I want to play the Doctor, but I can't get my hands on the resources to build a TARDIS, the space to build a TARDIS, or anything like that. I mean, fair enough, my wallpaper this side, I mean, no, you can't see it, but it's got little white dots in it. I think I've shown it in a video I've done before. But yeah, I mean, the closest I kind of got to playing the Doctor was when me and Amber did those videos where we'd review Doctor Who products and things, but I'd be the Doctor reviewing them. That was the closest I kind of got to it, and obviously my bedroom wall has white circles on it, so the round things. But no, it's great to speak to you, and it is great to know that you're in such a good place now, and you know where you're going. I hopefully, when I go to Liverpool uni, hopefully I will progress and start producing more content, because it has taken me over a year longer than I thought, to make this Superman stop motion, and I've got another 3 films after it to make. And that
I think you're doing great now, to be honest. I think you're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, I sent Dylan a photo earlier of me filming it, because it's all going to be stop motion, so it's all pictures. So I was just filming a scene in Clark Kent's office, and
that's cool.
Scene there, all set up and things.
Just about to see it.
Yeah. It's the only thing is, it's taken me a long time to kind of get to it, and because my uncle moved in, like I say, I didn't kind of get to see where I was. I wanted to do it so badly. I had the scripts ready, I had most of the sets ready, I was just going to go for it. And even now I haven't got all the sets ready, because I've still got to construct the rooftop for the ending, and I've got some other, Clark and Lois's flat to construct and stuff, but I do think it is going to be a long process, but I think I'm going to get
When
there.
making a Faye, the worst thing for me was the sets, the set making. It took so much time, but
I mean, I wanted to like make mine as detailed, like the sets. I wanted to be the best I could make them with what I had available. So because there's a scene, just want to get this. There's a scene at the end on a rooftop, which is going to lead directly into the Batman, and I actually made like a little like walls for it, which you would have just seen the wall in that picture because I'm reusing it multiple times. But I actually made a wall. I just made bricks of clay and just kind of glued a load of cardboard together.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it's just, I kind of wanted to just go a little bit the extra mile just to make it look more detailed. And I've even got one that's not made of clay and just made of cardboard, but it still works just the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be really good, though.
Hopefully it will be. I'm hoping it'll get a decent reaction. I mean, the script is quite thick, but it only has 18 scenes. And one of the cool things is, scene 18 is actually the 18th scene in the Batman film, which is the film after this. So there's kind of that little Easter egg kind of there.
Easter egg.
Work that out. But no, the sets and just the time it's taking under my lights and things, and the heat from it gets you sweaty. And obviously because I'm using actual studio lights to make sure it's well lit, 'cause obviously I do photography, so I'm trying to make it as best I can. But I'm hoping that when it gets released, because what I'm planning on doing is, I know this, obviously, it's not related to yours, but I suppose it is with FAs and that. The plan is, and I haven't really mentioned it, is I'm going to edit the entire film, like each scene together, and then use those videos of the scenes to then make the overall series trailer. Not series trailer, film trailer. Because I did have like the first idea I had for this film, I was going to wing it. I was going to call it like Displacement or some stupid thing like that. But then I actually sat down and I thought, actually, if I plan this, I plan an entire universe, and I think, well, I could do this here, but then this could lead to this in this film. And I kind of sat down and structured it all out and thought, well, what I can do is, rather than doing a complete copy rip of a comic, I can do what films actually do and pull from the comics. So obviously I have got some little like Easter eggs from the comics. Now, unfortunately in this, originally, Lois Lane was going to be Ginger. She's not Ginger anymore. Because I was going to use the Amy Pond figure, but she's kind of a bit destroyed and it'd look stupid her walking around in a police outfit. So now Clara is going to be, the Clara Oswald figure is going to be Lois Lane, so... New figure casting, but... Yeah, I mean, I've spent a lot of money, like, even just buying the figures just so I can make these films, and not to use as many as I can would be stupid, but... Obviously that's why I did the second Justice League film. The only problem I'm going to have with the Justice League film, well, the first one, is the villain. I'm going to struggle to get the villain, I think, without revealing too much. But I know how expensive the villain is, so...
Do you know how much it is?
Well, I've only ever seen it in person once. I've seen it on eBay, and it's nearly £100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blimey.
For something I'm going to use in like 3 scenes. But then I have seen it in Forbidden Planet, and it was right on the top shelf, and I couldn't see a price on it, which is a bad thing. If you can't see it, then yeah.
Well, yeah.
But do you know what? I'm glad that hopefully this will pay off, and I'm glad that you're in a good place, and you know it's good to speak to you, and I think whatever you decide
Yeah.
to do YouTube wise, you know, it'll be a good decision. And I obviously I want to keep in touch because EastEnders chit chat. No, I'll be honest, I don't even watch EastEnders much anymore.
I don't. You know what? I kind of stopped watching it when Ronnie and Roxy died, and then I watched it. I watched it again for a little bit, and then when Lauren and Abby, when Abby died, that's when I completely stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I always watch it at Christmas because not else to watch
Yeah.
on Doctor Who, and it's always dramatic. So, but
yeah, Christmas, but that's it really.
One thing I was happy with the Lauren and Abby exit was the fact that they didn't kill Lauren off.
Yeah, I mean.
Plus, I liked that whatever they were called, but I was just ashamed she walked off and left him. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm.
But I know Jacqueline Josser might return, but she's just had a second child, I think, or she's having a second child.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So, and she's not even with the dad anymore, is she? She split up with Dan Osborne. She was her other half.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw it. I forget where I read it, but I read it in paper or something, or news on Facebook or something. But yeah, they split up. The only good thing about the show now is the fact that the Slaters are back in it, and they brought Mel back. I think going back to its original roots is a good place to go. It's just taken them a hell of a long time to get there. Anyway, I think that... Oh, Joe's muted himself. So guys, we're going to go to an ad break. Alright guys, so Joe's gone now. I'm going to wrap this entire thing up. I would have liked to ask him why he dropped on 1.9k subscribers, because I can't even drop it on 417. So how could he drop 1.9k? I'll happily take them all. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash that like button if you'd like to see more interviews with YouTubers, past and present. I am going to do another interview, not with Joe, but with Dylan Corcoran. I always say his name wrong. He's one of my good mates, and I always say his name wrong. But, yeah, that's quite... Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now, guys. Goodbye.